You know, they say a true measure of a person's value is not during good times, but during challenging times. And if I view our organization through that lens, I smile with pride over how we are emerging from one of the toughest times this organization has ever had to face.
Everything was harder during COVID. There were times when we had a third of our workforce that were down for COVID, whether that was isolation or quarantine. But with a mission that has to go on, that was taking the people that were operational and that they were fully mission capable, and there was adding more hours to their day. It was adding more missions to their plate.
One of the largest initial challenges we were faced with was how to deal with this large cruise ship population that was seeing some COVID positive passengers. We were trying to contain the spread of that, trying to figure out how to get those members off these cruise ships, do it in a safe way. That was an initial challenge for our crews. As time progressed, you had a lot of first-time boat buyers. Our search and rescue cases definitely went up, but basically the drug runners didn't stop running drugs because of COVID. So, we didn't stop busting them either.
This has affected every single member of the military family, not just the active duty member.
You know, none of us could have ever expected that an extended spring break would have completely derailed my entire college experience. Online classes at home versus online classes in my apartment. It was really difficult for me to focus and just kind of shift my whole way of learning.
We had the most active hurricane season on record, I think, in history. And our members were deeply affected. You know, I had several members that were forced out of their homes. A lot of members had damage to their homes, and that was prevalent across the Gulf Coast. And the foundation was there. The minute the storm passed, they were there saying, hey, what can we do? Here's the grants we offer. And I can't tell you what that means to me as a commanding officer, because if my people don't have a safe, clean, protected home to go to after they're done their watch, they can't come in, recharge the next day, and do the Coast Guard missions.
We're very proud of the fact that we stood by them and were flexible enough to be able to respond to the new needs. We invested in wellness and morale support for those cutters on longer deployments. We also invested in the Coast Guard training centers that needed to maintain their mission, and we also provided morale and wellness items for those isolation spaces that the Coast Guard set up for those that needed to quarantine.
So the Coast Guard Foundation literally rescued us from a morale and stress relief perspective.
We had to pivot in every area of our support to the Coast Guard member during COVID. We had to take a look at our scholarships and make sure that we were flexible enough to respond to the new deadlines.
I know that the Coast Guard Foundation provides tons of scholarships for tons of other children, and I am just one of those extremely grateful. And from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank you.
We couldn't be more grateful for the Coast Guard Foundation.
I think all Coasties feel like the foundation is there for us.
We've learned a lot over the last 18 months, and those lessons will continue to fortify us for years to come. As long as there's a Coast Guard, there will be a Coast Guard Foundation. We are not done yet.